Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so grateful to have you guys tune in to see what vehicles I can review for you guys today. Today I got something very special. I got a 2020 Acura TLX A-Spec PMC. They only made 360 of these, and I've been grateful enough with the opportunity to review one. I bought this TLX from Jack Connia Acura Horns Park, located on Blandon Boulevard, just off of 295. I'll put a link in the inventory in the description. I'm gonna show you guys an overview of this vehicle, the interior and the exterior, and taking on a test drive to see how this thing drives. Let's get into the review. Now, Acura's been in kind of an identity crisis over the past few years, trying to see what they're going to be known for. Originally, it was known for the luxury division of Honda. Now they're trying to be known for their performance and being the performance division of Honda, and also a little bit of splash of luxury in there as well. Now, this Acura TLX isn't your ordinary Acura TLX. It's the PMC, which is handmade at the Honda's Performance Manufacturing Center in Marysville, Ohio. They only made 360 of these. This is number 72. I'll show you guys that plaque on the inside once we do the interior shoot. Now let's talk about the front here first. Basically what they did is they captured the characteristics from the Acura NSX, their supercar, and put it into this vehicle. Starting with the color. This is going to be their Valencia red pearl color, which is just amazing. It fits well with the black accents, with the LED headlights, also with the LED fog lights down there, LED daytime running lights. It just overall just fits well with this vehicle in general. Like I said about the headlights, these are going to be your, you got standard LED headlights on the TLX, regardless of which trim that you get. When you get the A-Spec package, it changes the bottom grille here. It blacks it out, gives you these rounded fog lights down here. I do like the diamond pentagon grille that's going around on all of their vehicles. It really stands well with whatever Acura's trying to do. Also, you do get a front-facing camera. This vehicle does have every imaginable option that you can think of when it comes to the TLX. But this houses your adaptive cruise control right there. Now, as we come up to the side profile, this is why I think the Acura looks just astonishing in my opinion. Just look at it. I love how they got this nice swooping design up there for the roof. Also, you got blacked out door handles with the blacked out glossy finish on the wheels. Speaking of the wheels, let's take a look at them. These are some 19-inch wheels, by the way. Wrapped in your 245 40 series Michelin tires. These are all-season performance tires here. It's going to fit well with the whole design. As far as the design goes, it doesn't look too difficult to clean. One thing I definitely wish you had was some red Brembo brakes. It would definitely sit well with that red of the exterior, in my opinion. Also, you do get some LED turn signals here. Your fuel tank is going to be a 17.2 gallon fuel tank. It's not a one-button push, so you will have to access that button on the inside. With a nice A-Spec badge there. Acura did a very nice job with badging. They didn't do too much. I kind of wish this was blacked out as well. That kind of would just sit well with the whole overall design. I'm a big fan of black, of anything that goes well with black. So that's how I feel. As far as dimensions goes, your wheelbase is going to be just over 109 inches long, and your overall length is going to be 191 inches long. So that sits well with its competitors. The wheelbase is it's one of the longest ones I've seen for the class. Looking at the rear profile, you see here with the A-Spec package, you do get the darked out headlights and also darked out tail lights, but these are a full LED design except for your turn signals. Those are incandescent. Kind of wish they would have just made those LED as well. You do get a blacked out integrated rear spoiler, which fits well with the overall design. Dual integrated exhaust. I kind of wish there wasn't integrated to the rear bumper, but let's take a listen to what that sounds like. Yeah, it sounds nice. I would imagine a lot of you guys will end up trying to change that or tune it to you how you would like it. Also, I think you can black out all of these badging here. It's part of their accessory package. I think it's about $35, $55 right there to black out those. To open the trunk, there's a little button right here, if I can find it right there. Doesn't have a power trunk, kind of wish it did. But for your trunk capacity, you do get around 14 cubic feet of space. And underneath here, you do get some additional storage, even on the sides there. And then you do get some parts there to fix a fix-a-flat kit. So no spare tire in the TLX. Maybe in some lower trims, but definitely not in the A-Spec 3.5 liter V6 model. The TLX does have a remote start. This is the key fob right here. It looks nice, actually. All you gotta do is lock the vehicle. And you do get power folding mirrors. And to remote start, all you gotta do is press the engine hold button there. And it starts right up. Cut it off, just hold it again. Now, walking up to the TLX, now you do get smart key access. All you gotta do is just press this button on the door handle there. To unlock it, there's a sensor on the back. And this opens right up. Now, as we open it, you can see here the interior looks very nice. Now, I think black is okay with me as long as the exterior isn't black, even though the door is here. But first, we'll talk about materials. This here is just some nice soft touch materials. This is a nice fitting aluminum door handle there. Here's going to be some nice soft material here. This should always be soft because this is where you're going to be resting your elbow. Some nice suede Acura leather. I'm sorry, suede Acura right there. Your door switches here. I'm not sure. I haven't reviewed a Honda vehicle, but you guys let me know if these looks like something you get in a Honda vehicle. But you do get automatic up and down for all 4 windows, which is a nice big peeve of mine. You get some nice wood trim here. This is actually real wood, so I'm actually very nice with that. Down here is hard touch plastic with some nice storage with a cup holder down there. You do get some nice A-Spec badging here on your door sill. The seats just look immaculate in my opinion. They're heated and cooled, no massaging function, but I don't expect that for vehicles at this segment. 10-way power adjustable, 8-way for the passengers. You do get a nice suede Acura design too for the seats. It looks nice with the red contrast stitching. It even comes red contrast stitching on the steering wheel there. It's all part of that A-Spec package. But we're gonna hop up in here. Now the TLX, it's nice. Some say it may be getting a little outdated because it doesn't have the latest Acura infotainment screen here. But I do like how Honda and Acura are going. They do have theirs kind of embedded deep into the dash, and it's going to keep the sun from coming in. But let's go ahead and start this thing up. Put your foot on the brake and just start it right there. Now in here you can see, first thing I want to show you, since this is the PMC model, you do get a nice badging right there. Let you know this is precision crafted by Performance Manufacturing Center. This is number 72 of the 360 that they will build. But anyway, back to the interior. One of my downfalls I would say about the TLX so far is I just wish this was kind of leather stitch. It's all just soft adjusted molded plastic up there. It was just fine, but everything else looks nice. I would like to have that same kind of nice quality up here. That's just my personal preference. But as you can see here, that is nice. In here you get some nice gauges that are red, so they look nice. Just the steering wheel. You got buttons over here. This controls all your cruise control buttons, your adaptive cruise control, your lane keep assist over there. Over here it controls buttons for the stereo and things like that. You can actually control the little LCD screen in there by using this little rotary dial here. It's got different customizable things up in there. Over here it controls your heated steering wheel. The PMC model combines every package that the TLX can offer. Because Acura, or maybe the TLX, they don't do trim levels. They do regular, models. I mean, they do regular packages for their trims and stuff. This has the advanced package, the A-Spec package, the technology package, all in this vehicle. So this is why it's making this one like the highest trim level. Like I said, over here you have more of your safety features, buttons over there. You turn your parking sensors off, your lane keep assist, your fuel pump over there. You can pop the the trunk over there. Traction control. Your traction control over there. This is the most up-to-date infotainment system right here. Some of the other models have a different setup there, but you can see over here, this controls your navigation. Just press the little button right there. You can see your navigation there. This isn't touchscreen, by the way. You control everything up here by this thing here. This little rotary dial. So that's also kind of nice. You can turn it to zoom in and out on different things and like that. Also, you do get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in here, so that's also a nice feature. It's standard, by the way. This controls all your radio settings in here. Click here to see your climate controls for your seats. You got heated and cooled seats in here. 3-level for both. So I'm turning. I got the heated on. Turn that off. This controls your sources for your radio or whichever media you would like to listen to. This controls all your air conditioning function down there. You also control them right here as well, little actual buttons for those. I kind of like that. Down here you got, like I said, click here for your smartphone. This is going to be for your Apple CarPlay. Your info button's going to pop up to show you what's going on with how you drive your trip computer, you know, and stuff like that. Your phone, your navigation, your camera here. Let's take a look at the camera. You do get a 360 camera, which is available on the advanced package, not on the A-Spec package, but in the PMC model, you do get all those packages in one. The backup camera, it looks okay. It is updated for some of the other models, but it's nice to have 360 camera in there. So we turn that off. You do get different views, like you said, from the side mirrors right there. You also get standard here the Acura watch safety systems, blind spot monitoring, your forward your forward collision alert, your rear cross traffic alert, your front and rear parking sensors, your lane keep assist, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control. So all that's standard on this vehicle when you get the PMC model. That package is part of, I think, the A-Spec package or maybe the technology package when you go for lower trim levels, but just know that it's standard on this vehicle. You press the settings button. You see here you get your regular camera settings, your vehicle settings there. You can very customizable here how you want to personalize your vehicle. Coming down here, you do get a USB port with a 12-volt down there. This is nice to open. No actual shift knob here, just button push. Put in park, you just press the button. Put in reverse, you just gotta tap that. And put it back in park, you just push that. Neutral, you press it. And even here, you just press it for drive. Your dynamic mode controls all your drive mode settings, so you press it. You can see here you got regular econ, you know, normal, sport plus. They all do different things to the suspension and to the car and stuff like that. Over here you got electronic parking brake, the brake hold with your automatic start and stop function. There are 2 cup holders are decent size. Even your little armrest here is nice and padded. Up in here you got some decent storage with aux port and another 12-volt down there. Over here is your glove box. I can find the button. It's a button for the glove box here. It's not lined with anything. Kind of wish it was lined with something, but it is damp. It's also a nice decent size, so that's also nice there. Overall, the interior looks nice. It's not the buttons here is not really hard to use. The features here are not very hard to use to learn. Also, no steep learning curve. But now we can get into that back seat so we can see what that's like. Now coming to the back seats, you can see here Acura says you get around 34.3 inches of leg room, which I think for me is a little bit small, but let's see how it fits for me when I'm 6'2". I was just sitting in this seat here, so let's see how that fits for me. I'm pretty sure not everyone that's my height will be sitting up here in the driver's seat, but even then I can just spread my legs and got enough room back here. But yeah, I think it's not that bad. The sloping roof line here is cutting into my headroom, so keep that in mind if you're over 6 feet tall. Even with this beanie on, well, if I took the beanie off, my head is still touching the top there. So you guys keep that in mind. If you're over 6 feet tall, you may have a little bit problem fitting back here, but you get 2 map pockets back here. Also, you get you get heated rear seats, 3-level. No cool seats. I kind of wish they had cool seats back here. That would have been nice. Your center armrest folds down for 2 cup holders and a little bit of storage. Like I said in the trunk video, the seats do fold down 60/40. That is a nice option to have. You got some LED lighting back here, so that's nice. But now let's get to the engine so I can see what that power is like. As you can see here, this is going to be the Honda well-known, this is going to be Honda's well-known 3.5 liter V6 producing 290 horsepower, 267 pound-feet of torque. This thing will do 0 to 60 in about 5.7 seconds. It all goes out through a 9-speed automatic transmission. You go for the 4-cylinder, it goes out to an 8-speed dual clutch transmission. It also has a variable cylinder, management, which helps fuel economy. This thing is all-wheel drive, by the way. Also, if you guys are wondering how much it weighs, Space Model weighs around 3,500 pounds, but for the all-wheel drive and 3.5 liter, it weighs 3,800 pounds. Now, let's get this thing on the road so we can drive it. Oh yeah, fuel economy. Also, fuel economy for the all-wheel drive model is going to be 20 in the city, 29 on the highway. If you just go for the regular front-wheel drive model, it's going to be 30 on the highway instead of 29. Now let's get this thing on the road to see how it drives. So first, I'm going to start off in the eco mode, which is going to maximize the fuel economy and give you the best possible gas mileage that you can. I always forget to mention, you do get paddle shifters here on the back of the steering wheel. Kind of wish they were mounted to the column, but that's just my personal preference. Now, one thing that I am noticing is, maybe just I got this damn beanie on, but someone that's tall, you're gonna be hitting your head on the roof here, so you get limited headroom. And you can lower the seat, and you lower your steering wheel. It doesn't have a power adjustable steering wheel there, but just in the normal mode, it feels nice. Drives nice. The transmission is shifting smooth, and it's pretty quiet in here. It's a lot of traffic right now. I always do my videos in damn rush hour time. But yeah, driving in eco mode, this is probably what most people are going to drive in, driving to and from work, because this car is actually a great daily car. So it drives pretty nice, but you don't buy a sports sedan to not drive it like a sports sedan. So shortly here, I'm going to put it into a sport setting. As far as visibility goes, it's actually quite nice once you get the actual position that you want. The mirrors are a decent size. Actually, they're pretty big. Vision out of the rear mirror is nice. As far as safety features goes, your blind spot radar isn't mounted onto the mirrors. Actually mounted on the right below this A-pillar right here. Actually, my first time driving the Acura, so I have really nothing to compare it to. I mean, I've driven other cars in its class, and let's see, like I've driven the Q50. I think this drives just a little bit better than the Q50 as far as handling goes. It's a little annoying not having that little actual shifter knob. Maybe it's just me, just to get used to it. Also, there's a little sensor here on the right underneath the windshield. It sensed that an accident was getting ready to happen for me, because there was a car getting ready to turn, and it told me to brake, but the car turned, and that notification just went away. So that's also nice right there. I actually like that. It gives you actual kind of like a little heads-up display showing there on the windshield. I kind of wish this vehicle had a heads-up display, actually. That would have been nice. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch to a Sport Plus setting here, because that's what you buy a sports sedan for, to drive it like, like you stole it. Some car enthusiasts will wish that they had probably a 6-speed manual for the car, but you do get paddle shifters, so let's see what we got. I gotta. Okay. Definitely feel that torque, man. That wasn't at a complete stop, but Jesus. Let's see what the takeoff's like. There's no launch control, but let's see what it's like. That was crazy. No turbo, naturally aspirated V6 engine right there. Wow. Definitely when you switch to the Sport Plus mode, you can definitely feel the change in everything. Your steering gets so much more responsive. Wow. All right, for the overall summary of this 2020 Acura TLX PMC, I think it's a very nice vehicle. I know I always say about the vehicles, but I really mean that. This one here is probably had to be one of my favorites in terms of exterior styling. I really love how this Valencia red here sits well with the black accents with everywhere around the vehicle. Inside can have a little bit more work. You can go ahead and add that newly infotainment system. That's going to make the vehicle really stand out even more. Now, how much is it going to cost to get one of these things in your driveway? First of all, the base TLX costs around $33,000. Like I said, there's no trim levels, there's packages. You got the A-Spec package, you got the technology package, you got the advanced package, but this one here has all of them with the PMC. This one starts off around $48,000. Add $2,000 for the destination charge, you got it $50,000 for this vehicle, which I think, this being an actually handheld build model, they only make 360 of these, I think it's well worth it to go ahead and get one of these special edition vehicles. Now, I want to thank you guys for tuning into the channel. If you like what I'm doing, you want to see more of what I do, please hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Now, Acura's been kind of a... Now, Acura's been... But when you get the A-Spec package, it blacks out the... Turn here. But ride quality is nice. Now, as we come to the rear profile, what is, god damn it, what is the wheelbase? This is the most up-to-date when it comes to infotainment systems. What's wrong? What's wrong? You got a potty? Okay, just sit right there. You can go back to sleep. A camera fail. One thing I do wish it had was some bimbo brakes on here. It would definitely stand well. One thing I did wish it had was some red Brembo brakes. One thing I definitely wish it had was some red Brembo brakes. One thing I definitely wish it had was some red Brembo brakes. Brembo.